Welcome to the reading. If this reading found you, there might be a message here for you, or it could be a message for somebody you know. In any case, you have found the exit. Before I start with the cards, I was channeling a few numbers. The first one is 1101, and I got it 28 times. And it's a message of empowerment. And I'm hearing you can turn it up to 11 in the blink of an eye, from 0 to 60 in 1 second, if you want. Okay, that's the important piece. The next number is 777, and I got it 7 times. And it's about divine alignment to good fortune. You're on the verge of a positive change, or I'm hearing jackpot. And actually, I'm also hearing the song I Feel Lucky by Mary Chapin Carpenter. We also have 525, got it 36 times. And it's a message about important but necessary life changes that you are undergoing, that are taking place. Trust these changes will usher in positive opportunities. Okay. And we also got 757, and we got it a whopping 55 times. And it's a call to embrace change, trust the universe is working on your behalf, and align your actions with your spiritual purpose. It also suggests a time of potential for spiritual growth and the awakening of psychic abilities. Okay. We also got the last number is 858 and got it 44 times. And what's interesting is this number suggests that your expertise will be appreciated, and it's encouraging you to reach out to others and offer guidance. Okay. All right. So the songs, there was several as I was channeling. Okay. So it was an interesting journey. So first off, a couple of mornings ago, I woke up way too early because my cat wanted to eat. And I was hearing a song that I didn't know, and I couldn't quite make out the lyrics. And so I fed Shan, went back to sleep, and the song disappeared. But I knew I would recognize it if I heard it again. And I think the first place I remember hearing it was on a YouTube short. So I was scrolling, trying to find it, and I actually came across a different short playing a different song. And the song was Unstoppable by Sia. And the video first shows a panther very fiercely, intensely looking into the camera, lapping up water out of a river. And it's playing Unstoppable, right? And then it says, this is how I feel. And then it flashes to a little kitty cat lapping up water out of a sink, and it's singing the same song, but it's singing it like, I'm unstoppable. And it said, this is how I actually am. And what's funny is I actually kind of felt it the opposite. Like I feel like just a little average kitty cat, but I'm really a panther. Okay. So, the lyrics that specific, okay. So anyway, the song ended up playing in my head all day. And the lyrics that specifically stood out go, I'm unstoppable, I'm a Porsche with no brakes, I'm invincible, yeah, I win every single game, I'm so powerful, I don't need batteries to play, I'm so confident, yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Okay, so then that actually made me think of something I had said to somebody I used to know which now I'm hearing that song, but we're not going to go too deep into that. But he had said something about how I should just give it up to anyone who's halfway decent that hits on me. And I responded with, I don't hand the keys to my Porsche to just anyone who asks for them. And he was taken aback. Okay, so I'm getting, regardless of whether you feel like the panther or the kitty cat, others are seeing you as someone quite powerful. Okay, so now, this morning, I woke up way too early again, and I heard Benson Boone's Beautiful Things blaring in my head. And I wasn't familiar with the song, so once I finally got out of bed, after snuggling with my cat a little longer, I looked it up, and when I heard the whole song, I cried. And the parts that struck me go, for a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better. And thank God every day for the girl he sent my way. But I know the thing he gives me, he can take away. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Okay, so let's get these cards out before this runs too long. All right, let's see how this all fits. First, we have raindrops. Take a chance on them. All right. We have the Queen of Coins reversed. She kind of reminds me of that panther. All right, we have the Three of Swords reversed. Interesting. Interesting. And those two popped out together, so I'm going to keep them together. Whoop. And then we also got the Three of Coins reversed. 33 could be significant. All right. We also got the Stars with hope, optimism, and inspiration. Oh my gosh, I just noticed these both have umbrellas. How funny. Very interesting. Okay, we also have the Garden with community, culture, and teamwork. And a rabbit. Very cool. Can we see everyone? I think so. All right, we also have the Child reversed. We have the Eagle. We have the Eagle reversed with Mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Interesting contradictions here with this Three of Coins. It talks about cooperation, and it's reversed. But you also have this teamwork, community upright, and then we have the Eagle upright and the Eagle reversed. So I'm getting messages with this. We also have the Horse reversed with freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Okay, so the messages I was getting about these contradicting cards is you may fluctuate between feeling like the little kitty cat and the panther. Okay, so I'll just put that out there. But let's go ahead and start right here and here. So with these, I really get the feeling that you're taking the pain from past heartache and alchemizing it or transmuting it into self-care and fuel that empowers you. 1101. Okay. maybe even starting your own business, I'm hearing. Showing others how to heal and recover from similar traumas. Getting 525. Necessary changes taking place that usher in positive opportunities. So growing a business. And 858. Your expertise will be appreciated. So reach out and offer guidance. Okay. Now I'm hearing beautiful things again. So it's interesting. I'm hearing it's like if you don't use it, you may lose it. And I'm getting that in reference to your gifts, perhaps. And I'm also hearing if you don't utilize what you've learned from this heartache in your recovery of it, then the pain will be in vain. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So let's move on here. With this, I get that up to this point, you've pretty much been left to your own devices. Interesting. I'm also hearing you've been left to heal from your vices. Interesting. Okay, so I'm actually picturing one of those video games, and I'm not a huge video game player, but one of those games where you move around defeating enemies and you collect their power as you slay them. And then in the game, your character is working alone, but the actual energy playing the game is spirit, God. So you're never really alone. Okay, so now I'm actually hearing God is the hand and you are the glove. Okay, so Genesis 1:27, we were made in God's image. Okay, and so you're the glove that God fills with his gifts so you can utilize them and offer them to others. Okay. Let's go over here actually. Okay, so with this, as soon as I saw it, I started hearing raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me. Okay, and then when I saw that both these had umbrellas, I started hearing Rihanna's "You Can Stand Under My Umbrella, Ella, Ella, A." And I'm not a huge fan of that song, but I heard it, so I thought I would mention it. Okay, so with this, I'm getting, it's time for you to take a chance on yourself, on these gifts. Okay, 757, the psychic abilities that you're awakening to, and I'm hearing turning up to 11. And I'm also getting, like, most people don't appreciate or like the rain, which I do. I love the rain, but it keeps everything green and growing, including us, right? It gives us fresh water to drink. It grows our plants and food, and so it's necessary. 525. It's necessary changes in the weather, but they usher in positive opportunities, right? Okay. So with this child reversed, I'm hearing you may have had these gifts of alchemy or these psychic abilities since you were a child, since you were a little kitty cat. But now you're a panther, and it's time to act as if. It's time to turn it up. And the more storms that you weather, the more enemies you defeat, and recover from, the stronger you get. Okay. Okay. So with this particular eagle, the book talks about the eagle coming from the east, the place of the rising sun. And the rising sun represents new beginnings. And this card actually talks about being reborn, which is a new beginning, a regeneration. And I'm hearing you're being reborn more powerful, stronger, faster, like the $6 million man. And I also get from this, you're able to take a wide, like zoom out and get the big picture, but you can still see the smallest detail from your higher perspective. Okay. And this particular eagle reversed, I get that you may feel sometimes like the little kitty lapping water out of the sink. And that may have been triggered by this heartache. But it's time to embrace your purpose and fly higher. Okay. Okay. And like with being guided by the winds of spirit, I'm getting God is playing the video game, and so you're not alone. You have the wind under your wings. And your wisdom inspires the world. So it's time to put your wisdom out there and share it with your community. What was that number? I'm pretty sure it was 858. Your expertise will be appreciated. Okay. You'll give hope and inspiration to others. And I'm also getting that the more you transmute this pain into power and share that with your soul tribe, your herd, that will enable you to feel freer, okay, and stronger. Like I was saying, every storm you weather, you become stronger and more wise. Wow, I just noticed this as well. Both of these talk about the winds, okay? So you've endured strong winds, okay? Now it's time to use those winds to elevate you, okay? Interesting. Follow the winds of change. 525, important life changes, because they're going to usher in accomplishing your dreams, usher in positive opportunities. Okay. Interesting. I'm flashing back to the video game metaphor. So, like, you're playing by yourself, you're playing alone, collecting people's swords and power as you defeat them. And then you come upon, you come upon a treasure chest, a positive opportunity, and you get community out of it. People who can fight with you. And you become stronger with your herd, okay? You've been flying solo up till this point, but it's time to share your strength with the herd, all right? Interesting. Okay. I'm pretty sure I covered all of it, and we didn't run too long, so that's awesome. All right. Okay, so I'm also actually hearing, how do I even word this, Spirit? Take, be mindful about the guidance that you take from others. If they don't have what you want, take what they have to say with a grain of salt. Okay. If their life doesn't inspire you, don't follow their lead. Okay. That's just a message for someone specifically. Because you are a panther. Okay. Whether you feel like it or not, you have these gifts, these psychic abilities that are awakening in you. And it's from lasting through the storm and coming out the other side stronger and wiser that you're able to turn it up and embrace your panther side. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I think that's all. Okay. I hope this message finds who it's meant for and you're able to glean some kind of encouragement or confirmation or, if nothing else, some entertainment from it. And if you like the way I read, I truly appreciate your guys' loving comments, the likes, the shares, and subscribes. They really mean the world to me. They really, really do. And with all that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.